Hi everyone, this is Prati Kamasani, and today I'm going to talk about how I used dynamic colors in my Power BI report. The dataset I'm working with here is the Envirofax data, and my use case is based on my slicer selection, my visual colors needs to be changed. So here in my slicer, I have gas type, and based upon whatever the gas type I choose, the various visuals I have on my page needs to be changed. So the few things that I need here, I need to identify how many gas types I have, and I need a separate color code for each of those gas types. And I also wanted to make sure those color codes work with my dark background. So for this use case, obviously, I started with my data model. So this is my gas type dimension, and this is where the fax is. When I go and look at my data, this is the gas type information, and I have 14 distinct values. Now I know how many distinct values I have, so I'm going to go and use my favorite website called I Want Hue. This is a great website when you want to create color palettes. So I know I have 14 categories. So I'm going to enter 14 there. And I also want it for dark background and improve for the color blindness. So when I click on make a palette, it's going to create the palette for me. For now, I'm happy with the colors I have. So I'm just going to go and copy these colors and go to Excel and paste these colors. I'm going to go back to my Power BI desktop, copy this column and paste it here. Probably give a name here. So now I have all my gas type codes and the different color codes. I'm going to select these two columns, go back to Power BI desktop and enter data. So here I could just copy and paste it. For this demo, I already have a table loaded. So I'm going to click cancel. And this is the table where I have gas code and the color code. And when I look at my database diagram, as you could see, these two tables are already connected on the gas code. Just to add a bit more, what I've also done is I actually added a related column, which is not necessary, but I anyway did it. So what this enables me is, for example, if I go to my landing page and I go and choose various slicers, this is a single selection slicer, and based on my slicer selection, you could see the visual colors are changing. So to achieve that, I started with my horizontal bar chart and I went to the formatting options, and this is where I went to bars and the colors, and here I could go and choose field value, and I choose the color code from that field, so which is gas color code. When I click OK, the color changes for the visual, and obviously it changes based on my gas type as well. And once I'm happy with the formatting, I'm just gonna copy and paste this visual and change the axis based on my use cases. So if I go and view this one in the Power BI service, as you could see, I can go and choose the slicer and various visuals colors are changing. The same functionality being used for this visual as well. For the tree map, I'm also using the similar logic, but instead of the gas type here, I was using for based on the different chemicals. I'm using the similar colors for the different visuals, so does for the tooltips and for the title. There is a little bar on the left that is basically there for aesthetic purpose, just adds a bit more color to the page. Hope that inspires you to play with the colors. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. Until next time.